group.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank Danny Healy-Rae and Sinn Féin for bringing this very important motion here before us. It is very timely in light of the fact that this chamber will be rising in a week's time, so and we won't be back before the children go back to school in September. So, look, we appreciate that the government has made some announcements in recent hours or whatever, and we appreciate that. But we have to drive home the fact to you, Minister, that parents face a summer of dread as they struggle to deal with primary and secondary school charges of up to €1,500 to send their little ones back to school. Radical reform was needed of the current back-to-school allowance to deal with these costs. The current €58 million back-to-school allowance scheme needs to be seriously expanded to cover additional charges being placed on parents to ensure more people qualify. Payments should also issue much more rapidly. It's the phenomenal rise in the cost of living and the rise in the use of food banks. A similar expansion of the school's meals programme to proactively deal with food poverty is also needed. I know this, Minister, from even the feedback I get from secondary schools, that many children are actually coming to school hungry. And we need to recognise that fact, because there's been a lot of talk about food security, but surely at the present time we have enough food for everyone, and this problem needs to get recognition and needs to be addressed. We all know that the cost of school books, tablets, school uniforms, tracksuits and school shoes pose crippling expenses for families. And I have to say, in relation to some schools that that requires very expensive uniforms, that in these times under the financial strains that families are under, that kind of a setup should be stopped. And an honorary jumper and pants or whatever should be acceptable, rather than placing parents under this massive burden of costs. And again, the other side of it is books that were acceptable for the same class last year should be acceptable this year. The same books, and they should be able to be handed down and handed on. I don't know how much time. Yeah, anyway, the children may love finishing school every June, but many parents dread it, because it is this time of year they have to start paying for their return in September. Some of the cost parents face are school books at an average of €210 per child. I have asked you about this, along with €178 for extracurricular activities and €77 for gym and sports equipment, which can go up to €120 at the secondary school level. I could talk for a long time, but I must give fair play to my...
Thank you.